Hi everyone, I'm Marbozir and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5. So, we are going to do another game with the White Walkers. This time it's going to be a slightly less crazy setup than the previous one, so no tilted axes. But we will be using a map that should hopefully make things interesting. And Barbarians Evolved are the only mod I will be using in this game, other than Info Addict. And I am talking about all 4 sub-components of the Barbarians Evolved. So, we are going to play as Gandhi. I was thinking about some more modded civs, but we are going to play this one as Gandhi. That's actually one of the few remaining non-modded civs that I've not played at all yet. At least not on the channel, I mean. Because I played him in general, just not in a recorded game. So, we are going to play on a Highlands map, and we are also going to play with Ridgelines mountain pattern. Now, this leads to a lot of mountain ranges, which tend to create these areas that are protected by choke points. So hopefully that will lead to the AIs not getting murdered by the White Walkers, and it will also lead to White Walkers not getting swarmed by the AIs, because this is a standard map. This is not a map like Tilted Axis, where half of the map had no actual players spawning. And we will also play with hand-picked AIs. These are all the AIs that didn't make it into the previous game, and these are also AIs that usually do well on deity. So we got Russia, we got Assyria, we got Germany, the Huns, Carthage, England, and the Ottomans. Should be a fun game. I also set bodies of water to small lakes because I want as much land as possible. Raging Barbarians are on. No random personalities for this one. I want them to all be their good old selves. And we are playing on deity difficulty as always, obviously. Standard map size and epic game pace. And as for Gandhi, Gandhi is a very interesting leader actually, because his cities get doubled unhappiness from number of cities, which makes early expansion a little bit annoying sometimes, but they also get halved unhappiness from number of citizens, which makes them amazing later in the game. They can go tall with so many cities. They can go both tall and wide at the same time, because they get so much extra happiness from reduced unhappiness later on. Their unique building is a fort that replaces a castle. This is just a plus to tourism after Flight Castle. That's basically what it is. And they also get a war elephant, which replaces a chariot archer. This is a pretty good unit in multiplayer, but it's not so great in single because it upgrades to a melee unit, which means any promotions that we'll get for a ranged unit will be completely wasted on a knight. So I don't know if we're going to use these guys. I suppose we'll see. It's mostly about the unique ability. That's the most unique part about playing as India. So let's get started then. I think I covered everything. Yep, let's get started.
Greetings, President Gandhi, great-souled leader of India. You are the ruler of one of the oldest countries in the world with history.
Alright, so let's have a look at our starting location. Not a lot of production, that's not too great right away. Also, this map will, at the very least, lead to a completely different game compared to any game I did in the past few months. Because this is a pretty unique map setup. If you never played it with Highlands and Ridgelines, I encourage you to give it a try. It's awesome as the Inca, by the way. Anyway, I could move. It's a bit of a gamble, because the sugar will be out of range and the bananas will also be out of range. But it might be worth it. It will be an easier location to defend, we'll get an observatory. We'll still have the citrus in range, and I can just get the sugar with a different city. I think I'll go for it. I normally wouldn't, because this is very risky. I have no idea what kind of terrain we'll get to the north. Okay, well, that was probably not worth it, but we did it anyway. I could move one more time to get that sheep, but we are going to lose 2 turns as a result. I think we should do it, even though I don't like that too much. Alright, this is fine. Not the best capital city location of all times. But I think we can make this work. So, scout, we'll research pottery. Now, we don't have to be as worried about White Walkers with this kind of setup, but it will still be a concern, obviously. We just won't get completely swarmed. Alright, let's explore a bit. This is probably going to be our second city. Yeah, that's a lot of citrus. More bananas and sugar. This is definitely going to be our second city, for sure. Is this the end of the map? Okay, we're on the south end of the map. Good to know. This might be a pretty good start in the sense that we won't have to worry about early aggression. White Walkers might be a bit of a problem, but we'll see about that. Alright, one more ruin down here. We need to find our neighbors. And I want to find as many AIs as quickly as possible. As always, there's the scout, so let's send him east. We got a spearman upgrade, not bad. As for production, monument. And... right, next. And we'll probably switch to a shrine as soon as pottery is done. Although, are there any really good pantheons around here? That would be a no. I'm not impressed with our pantheon choice, to be honest. Also, we need either one more tile or more gold to buy it. We need the bananas. 8 more turns to get the bananas. I probably shouldn't have moved the settler. But we did it already, so I'm rolling with it. It's not a terrible city. We'll get an observatory, which will be pretty important. This game will definitely last much longer than the previous one. Alright, we got the first camp. Now, we have to get rid of this camp. That's so damn important. Alright, let's see if we can do it. We can get a flanking bonus. That's just a brute. We should be able to do it. I don't think I will be picking honor. Not really. Let's roll with tradition first. I might go for honor later. With honor opener at least. Depending on how big of a problem the White Walkers will be. And switch to shrine. We are getting +4 culture now, so we can afford that. Animal husbandry is next. And let's see if we can kill this guy. Should be doable. Yep, should be doable. That's probably the closest White Walker camp. We just need to hurry up. It's a little bit risky attacking with that scout, but the Handaks can't attack us on the next turn, so we'll do it. We'll destroy the camp on the next turn. I might lose the spearman if I do it. It's going to be a little bit risky. I suppose I could do it with the scout? No. Let's do it with the spearman. And we can pick up +1 range. Yeah, +1 range. As in +1 visibility range. We got the bananas now. We'll work that for sure. That's a no-brainer. There's also some wheat over here. That will have to be the third city, I guess. We can't get everything with one city. And I want all that citrus and the 2 bananas for sure. Well, we saved the spearman, that's not bad. Shock or drill? I think drill will be much better here. There will likely be a lot of hills, especially around the choke points between the mountain ranges. I'm actually really looking forward to playing this map. We'll see how it goes, I'm quite curious. So, we should probably heal that scout. There's the first city-state. That's a cultured city-state, and no one met it because we got 30 gold. Okay then. The only thing I'm slightly worried about is production, because this is a pretty low production start. But I've had worse starts. Much worse starts. There's still a ruin over here, so our first neighbor can't be here, because he didn't meet Florence, and he didn't pick up the ruin either. We got a map. Okay, more ruins. Nice. And White Walker camp. We don't really have to worry about that one. I'll definitely want a city around here to control this choke point. Like, controlling these choke points on this map is so damn important. That's going to be one of the most important parts of playing on Highlands with ridgelines. Because if the AI takes control of a choke point like this, it's going to be pretty hard to break through that. It's super important strategically. Also, the spearmen will explore this area. There's probably something over there. Might be another mountain pass. One more ruin. We didn't get anything great from the ruins so far. Okay, let's continue tradition, I suppose. I don't see any reason to pick honor this early. Alright, let's continue tradition. Done. Next. Come on. Any horses? Yeah, we got horses in range. Nice. That's going to help our production a tiny little bit. It's obviously nothing amazing, but it's something. We got 30 faith. That's actually really nice. As for research, we need to get some archers. More than usual. Not as many as in the previous game. This will be more of a standard game. But it's not going to be quite standard. Okay, England is our first neighbor. Interesting. Let's go explore. And this guy really needs to heal up now. Let's stay back here. Now, which Pantheon do we want? Our options aren't amazing, to be honest. They really aren't. Did anyone pick any Pantheon at all? Okay, +2 faith from quarries. Something I don't care about at all. I don't know about this. I mean, we could go for the Sun God. Not because of our capital, but because of the second city. It's not a terrible idea. That might be the best option, honestly. I think that's actually the best option. I could go for something generic. Like extra growth. Meaning fertility rights. Or God of Craftsmen, but these are pretty terrible. Well, fertility rights isn't a bad choice. But I don't know. I think we'll go with the Sun God. It's a bit of a gamble. But this city will get multiple tiles that will benefit from it. And we have even more citrus and bananas to the east. Let's go with the Sun God. I'm not totally convinced this was the best option, but if we can take advantage of it with our second city, then it will be worth it. If not, then whatever, we tried. We got a Pantheon before the shrine, that's pretty funny. No, I'm not interested in a trade agreement with England. Alright, let's explore this way and need to keep an eye on that scout. But he needs to heal, otherwise he's going to die if something breathes in his general direction. I probably want to steal a worker, especially since Florence is already getting attacked. Maybe there's a city-state in this direction, that would be great. Otherwise, I'll have to recruit a worker myself after that monument. Oh, I think this area will be walled off. That's actually a good thing. No, it's not. There's a super small mountain pass right next to the edge of the map. One tile mountain pass right next to the edge of the map. That's insane. I need to be able to control that. If the AI builds a city on the other side, that's going to be really tough. Okay. Well, I need to think about city positioning here. Oh, well, more citrus and more bananas. I might make a city on this side. We'll see, need to explore more. Oh, we have a hunter, we should probably move away from that guy. Florence might actually fall from the looks of it. Yeah, I think the White Walkers will actually take that. I don't like that too much. At least this choke point will be easy to defend. But I think Florence will actually fall. Yeah, it will fall for sure. Kill that guy. I still... Oh, wow, okay. Now we definitely need a city over here. This might even have to be our second city. Well, no, I really want to take advantage of the Pantheon. We'll just have to start 2 more cities really quickly. And we need an archer. I would really like to steal a worker, but it doesn't look like that's actually going to happen. See, we need a worker really badly. But I only have 1 military unit, which is not good. Right, we're going to need calendar. For obvious reasons. To get the citrus. This is a curious start. Okay, I could attack that hunter. Yeah, that's a lot of units. Actually, no, I thought there's a unit here. There's probably a camp somewhere around there. They are going to take Florence on the next turn. That's pretty bad. Yep, they already took Florence. I'm not happy about that. And there's another camp. I'm glad I found it. We have to get rid of that camp. I think it's time to go back with that spearman. But I will kill... Oh, there's a ruin. That makes it worth it. Let's get something nice out of it. Encampment has evolved. Not this one, I hope. We would have seen it, I think. So let's grab the ruin. We got locations of barbarian camps. That's not super useful. Not really. We need that worker out before the first settler. Alright, let's get out of here. We came to the wrong neighborhood, apparently. We really did. This goes here. This is the dangerous part of the game, because I really need that worker out. I don't have the time to recruit archers. We need to go back. That spearman needs to not die. That's pretty damn important. Also, I need to check this mountain pass to the east. If that spearman dies, that's going to be pretty bad. I'm considering the honor opener now. For the 33% combat bonus versus barbarians. I mean, legalism can wait. Let's go for honor opener. It's more for the combat bonus versus barbarians than for the culture from kills. Alright, let's keep moving. You need to heal back to full. And we'll wait for that worker. The good news is, I don't think any AIs will steal these city locations from us. Especially with this kind of map. I'm not saying it's impossible that they will send a settler through this mountain pass. But it's pretty unlikely. And England is nowhere close to us from the looks of it. Right, next. This is a pretty slow start, however. We need to go meet other AIs for the science bonus. So hopefully we'll find some to the east. This might be a pretty tough game, by the way. It will depend on how well the AIs will do versus the White Walkers. The White Walkers won't be nearly as dangerous as they were in the previous game, but as you can see, they did take a city-state. They are still pretty dangerous. The AI can probably handle them. Alright, or maybe not. I guess the AI can't entirely handle them, okay. Still, some of the AIs will definitely do well with this, mostly because of these insane choke points. We will have at least several AIs that will do well in this game for sure. One got wiped out, but that's just one. Anyway, calendar is done. We don't really need mining just yet. Well, we kind of do, to chop the forest. So next, we'll probably chop the settler. As in, chop the forest to speed up the settler. In case that's not obvious enough. And England is in classical era. I probably shouldn't have moved here. I need that hand axe to move away. There we go. This is a dead end. We need to go through here specifically. He needs to move away. Yep. So, there's the spearman. Let's send him east. I probably won't be able to destroy that camp just with the spearman. We'll need units for sure. Settler is next. The archer will have to wait. I'm taking a risk by not recruiting that archer. But I don't have enough gold to recruit an archer. In case of an emergency. So if we start getting attacked by a lot of units. Okay, well, we found Assyria. But that's quite a few White Walkers. There's the worker. We need to improve. Actually, hold on, we can't improve the citrus without removing the jungle. So we're going to need bronze working for that. But I will chop the forest to speed up the settler for sure. And our second city will have to be here. We need that city to be close to Delhi. And this is obviously the best location in the area. Nothing even comes close. Also, I think it's going to be better to chop this forest, actually. Yep, because we'll be chopping that one anyway. I might not chop this one just yet. But I'll want a mine on any hill in the area for sure. Let's get out of here. We came to the wrong neighborhood. But Assyria has salt. 2 salt tiles right next to each other. Lucky bastards. So, can we still scout through here? This would be extremely dangerous. I don't think I can scout much more. I can try to scout through here. Just need to be really careful about that. We got mining. Now we can chop the forest. Also, I should change assignments here. We lost a few turns, actually. Like so. And you go here. Alright, 15 turns. It will be faster. Obviously. We'll get a little bit of culture, like so. I think we'll need that archer. We'll likely have to buy him. Yep, we are going to need the archer. I'll just buy one for 270 and we'll back up. All these units are coming for Delhi. That's pretty obvious. Yeah. Alright. We can use the scout to get flanking bonuses. That's what we're going to do. We do have the bonus because we got the honor opener. That's going to be pretty important here. We can do something like this. There, to get some experience for the scout without losing too much health on him. Next. So, you will heal back to full and then we'll go explore through here. And we can stand on top of that forest. They are coming. The archer will probably shoot the spearman, yep. And we also got a brute incoming. We can probably hold him with the scout. Shouldn't be a big problem. Get started on some mines. We can't chop that jungle just yet. We can build a mine in 10 turns. Or we can build a farm. I think I want a mine more than I want a farm. Because we're going to need some production early on. At least I have a feeling we'll have to recruit more units. And I want to have an option of getting decent production when it's necessary. That will sacrifice some growth, but as India, we don't want to grow our cities too fast. Well, we kind of do. Because the way it works is that you need to get to 6 population or higher to start getting the benefit from the unique ability. As long as our cities are below 6, we are getting extra unhappiness. Quite a bit of extra unhappiness. Especially once we start more cities. We need that citrus hooked up before we start the second city. Otherwise we will drop significantly into the negatives. Since again, we get double unhappiness from number of cities, but half unhappiness from number of citizens. So, honor, I'm actually kind of considering warrior code. But that feels like a waste. I'd rather get monarchy ASAP, especially with our happiness issues that we will have early on. So we'll get that. I hope these 2 units will be enough. So far it's enough. We'll go for accuracy. This lake is going to help quite a bit. Right, the settler is almost done. We'll have to escort him. I need to decide the exact tile I want that city on. I don't want it to be too far away from Delhi. I also don't want to waste tiles by settling too close to the edge of the map. We could go for this one, right here. That will give us everything in the area, except the citrus all the way to the east. This will give us the horses. This will give us all these tiles over here. And it will give us the bananas to the east. And it will be a city on a river. I think this is the best location And it will auto-remove the jungle. That's going to be the location, I think. I don't see any better options. And we'll only need 4 road sections to connect that city to Delhi. That's pretty good. Cover to... But I'm going to make a cut here and continue in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this first episode of a new Civ 5 series. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.